So I turn the transfer off, and then the generator off, and then I'll hold this down until it stops. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? It is time for us to go exploring Beaufort. Not the town part, but the nature part. There is a nature preserve right next door to where we're anchored, and I'm gonna go check it out.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes.
We cannot leave our house without forgetting at least one thing. Hopefully, we're not the only people that do that. Got to get Charles a hat. Grab his favorite. Okay, now maybe we're ready to go explore the nature preserve.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today.
It's nearing low tide, so the dinghy should be fine for a little bit. But that means we can't stay for too long. But we're at the Rachel Carson Reserve, and we're gonna take a little hike.
Back in the 1940s, one of Beaufort's citizens brought his 6 horses to this island, and now there's supposed to be 35 here. Totally wild, living in this nature preserve. So we're hoping we can spot some.
I would not have guessed this level of vegetation on this little island. It looks so flat and empty from the boat.
This is definitely not the right way, you think? Okay. Hold on. Going down.
Where are the horses?
Haven't seen any yet. So, when he dropped the horses off here, he came to check on them every day, initially, and then realized that they were perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. So he just let them go and be free. I forgot to mention this, but it does say that you're supposed to stay at least 50 feet away from the horses because they're wild animals. You just need to respect them in their natural space.
cool.
What are they? Something to research when we get home.
What do you think they are?
I mean, it looks like they're just snails, right?
Think so.
Cool. Turns out they are snails, very common ones called periwinkle snails. And many articles I found claim that these little guys are quite the tasty treat.
Jess, about a quarter of a mile ago, asked if we should turn around, and I said I would be the arbiter and just went forward. That was a mistake. We should have turned around, but we're just about back, so.
Actually, really, I mean, it's kind of refreshing. The water on your feet is totally cold, but it feels nice. I mean, the fact that it's dirty.
I got a feeling that this could be a little more than feelings.
Two city kids totally unprepared for this life. Don't have hiking shoes, don't have the right clothes. Got smiles though.
You got me playing every card, spending all my time trying to find out more about you. 'Cause I really want you in my space, picking up every card, falling all my money's on you. I never knew I needed love, needed love, needed love. I always thought I'd be enough, be enough, be enough. You show me what it means to see outside of me. God knows what I'd be missing. Now I really need your love, need your love, need your love. I'm still believing that you might be the one thing to believe in. If I'm losing focus, it's 'cause I'm focused on you every single moment. You got me playing every card, spending all my time trying to find out more about you. 'Cause I really want.
We found these amazing, tiny
Horse.
Arabian horses. We had to come all the way home to find them. Kind of a bummer that we didn't get to see any of the horses, but I think for me, it just was an awesome lesson in if you want to do something, like don't procrastinate. Like I really wanted to see those horses. I didn't go over there for a couple of days, and I should have gone multiple times so that I had a better chance of seeing them. So just a good lesson. Get out there and just do things, which is why we got the boat.
Yep.
It was a nice hike. It was peaceful and beautiful, and horses or not, it was a good experience. So, Rachel Carson Nature Preserve in Beaufort, if you are looking for a good walk. Since our time here in Beaufort is coming to an end, we are leaving tomorrow to head up north for the end of hurricane season. So,
We're really bad at this part.
yeah.
Smash that subscribe button if you're new here.
Leave us a like, comment, question, anything down below.
And we'll see you next time.
Be enough, be enough. You show me what it means to see outside of me.
It's Beer 30!
Listen, now I really need your love, need your love, need your love. I need your love.
I don't know.
That is your. That was a tax.
Delivery back.
Yeah.
Join us next time as we set sail, lose an engine, and cross a major milestone.